Hello guys, welcome to DG Labs. I hope you guys are doing well and you guys are learning. Friends, we are right now into the placement series of our video tutorials, right? I think you guys have watched my previous videos. I have in the most latest video was all about the interview tips, and I have also discussed about the corporate business etiquettes. Am I right? Okay, just in case for new viewers and for those who are following this video, I would recommend you to go back and watch some of my previous videos. I'll be sharing the link in the description. Okay, and this video, that today's session is also a continuation of my last video lecture, that is interview tips, and I'm going to discuss some more additional yet important questions that can be asked to you in an interview. Okay, so this is just nothing but a continuation of my previous video. So in case you haven't watched my previous video, that is all about 10 most commonly asked questions. Okay, so please go and watch that video, and then you can continue with this. All right. Okay, so let's get started with today's objective. So today's agenda is all about discussing common interview questions that can be asked to you in an interview. Okay, but before going into our discussion, I want to discuss something very important about. Yes, I want to discuss something very important about why there is a need for an interview, right? What is the need for an interview? Means why do we need an interview, right? I think this is a very typical question that I'm asking, right? Of course, to get through a job, we need to give interview, right? Yeah, that's the most basic answer. But apart from this, what are the other qualities the recruiter looks for a candidate, like in an ideal candidate? What are the other qualities that in a recruiter is looking for? And what's the purpose of conducting the interview, so that and how they analyze an interviewee, right? So to answer this question, let me just discuss why we actually need an interview. So what is the need for interview? Interview is basically used to judge the overall personality of the candidate, right? Yes, learning, when you're going for an interview, of course, your personality is very important. So if you have a good career, good personality, if you're confident enough, then yet you have a chances of getting selected, right? To know whether you are able to perform the required job or not, right? This is also important. We should know, the HR should understand that whether you are capable of doing the job or not, right? This is also important. And he may also check to judge the skills and attributes which are mentioned in your CV. So whatever skills you have mentioned in your CV, are those do they really match with your personality? Do they really prove that yes, you are capable of your work? Apart from your knowledge, they also look for your ability and capacity to do the job, right? So they might check your capacity, that whether you are capable of doing the work or not, if anything is being assigned to you. And what they can also look for, they can also look to find out what motivates you, how well you communicate, right? Communication is very important in an interview. I'm talking about all forms of interview, right? If you're maybe the first round could be your aptitude test or written test, but thereafter when you're sitting for your technical, or when you're going for some managerial or GD, or your final round, that is HR, their communication plays a very important role. So be very confident and try to communicate well when you're sitting for an interview. All right. Okay, and they might also check your strengths and weakness, right? So just to check what you are good at and what you are not. So to evaluate all these things, the interview is being conducted, right? All right. So now let's get into the main thing. Okay, that is some interview questions. Okay, so I think I have discussed top 10 questions in my last interview video, right? I think you have referred it. So there I discussed about some important questions, like tell me about yourself, to introduce yourself, your strength and weakness, then salary expectations, and why do you want to join this company, right? So these were the most basic questions that can be asked to you in any interview that you go. And carrying that forward, let's see some more questions that can be asked to you, some typical questions that can be asked to you in an interview. All right. Okay, so why did you leave your last job? Why did you leave your last job? Okay, this can be one question that can be asked to any person, especially for people who are in the, who are experienced and they're applying for any job in company. So they can face such questions, right? So what should be your answer to this? Well, here I think different people will have different answer for this question, right? Some of them may talk about their interest level, what they want to, what they want to aspire, like what's their requirements, what is their expectations, and some of them they might tell about their, they're not getting good salary currently, and they're not getting promoted, and they are not getting good work, right? So this can be the obvious reasons. And yeah, when you give answer for this question, please do not talk anything negative about your previous employer or your work or your manager, right? That creates a negative impact of you, that you are a person who, you're just looking, you are here only for the sake of job, you are not bothered about praising something. So how do you start? You just start, appreciate your company, your previous company, and your work, what it really helped you to become, right, as an individual, as a person. And what's the reason for applying for the job? So you can say that you are not satisfied with the work you are getting, you are expecting better growth, right? And the second option can be that you are looking for good salary hike. So the most obvious answers that you can give in such when such questions are asked to you is like looking for better growth and good salary hike, right? That's the most decent answer that you can give. Do not try to exaggerate too much, and do not talk anything negative about your employer or your manager and work, right? Yeah, yeah. In short, do not complain about your work. Rather, try to say real things, like that you're looking for better growth opportunities, you're looking for good things. And you can also do a little bit of research about this current company that you're applying for, what are the technologies they are actually working on, and you can tell them that you are interested in those fields, so hence you're looking for opportunity in this company, right? So always start from the present company's perspective. Like when you show interest that you are willing to join this company, then only it creates a good impact of you in the employers, in that recruiter's eye, right? So please do frame your answer. If you are a if you are a senior or if you are an experienced or a senior guy, looking for a change of your job, please do improvise, rehearse this question well before sitting for an interview, right? This is the most expected question that can be asked to any experience or any person who is looking for a job change. Okay, let's go ahead with the next question. Okay, so the next question is, what experience do you have in this field? What experience do you have in this field? What experience do you have in this field? Okay, so when he is asking you this question, what can be the purpose? Why he is asking you this? Means he is trying to know your expertise, your your talents, like how good you are in the certain technologies or certain kind of work that a company does, right? So basically, he's trying to know experience in this field. So try to be honest with your answer. Whatever things you have learned, or whatever technologies you have worked upon, okay, try to tell him those things. And yeah, please give examples of certain projects that you have done in your previous organization, or if you have done some, if you have collaborated with some third party, or you've done some freelance projects. So please do mention, you know, uh, some projects, or some, give some relevance to some project or some work that you have done, so that you can justify your statements, right? That's very important. And yeah, be very honest and true with your skills and whatever you are mentioning, because here this is a straight head question. Whatever company expects from you, you just need to deliver that, right? So try to do research, try to understand your job description, what they actually need, and hence try to give an exact or appropriate answer for this question. All right. Okay, let's go ahead with next question. Okay, so the next question says, do you consider yourself successful? Do you consider yourself yes. So here's the next question. Do you consider yourself successful? So what could be your most obvious answer? Come on, tell me. Obviously, yes, right? You cannot say no. Yes, and just saying yes, do not give your answers in one line or one sentence, right? Yes, you consider yourself to be successful. Try to give explanations with some instances, or some memories, like where you prove that you are successful. You can talk about your hard works, or there's a certain set of challenges that you faced in your previous company, or for those who are freshers, you can talk about your challenges when that the kind of challenges you faced during your college time, right? Submitting assignments, doing a project, or something like that, right? And how you overcame it in a successful manner, how did you win that situation, right? So try to prove yourself that yes, you are successful, you have done certain sort of works, and you have overcome. And here, this is also one more way of answering is would be highlighting a weakness. So you can say that you are weak in so and so area, you are not that much good in communication, or you are not that much good in programming, or sort of things, but yes, you learned it. And today you are able to sit here for this interview only because of your hard work, and also you can say that yes, you are successful, right? So success can be it can be anything. It can be from your education or professional field to your personal field as well. So please try to introspect yourself, try to analyze your daily things, analyze your strength and weakness, and hence come up with a good answer for this question. All right. Okay, let's go ahead with some next question. Okay, so the next question says, what do your co-workers say about you? What do your co-workers say about you? So yes, who are your co-workers? Like this can be a question that can be asked to experience, or senior professionals who are looking for job change. Yes, this is an important question that can be asked to you. The co-workers are nothing but the colleagues who are working with you in your project, in your team, right? So they are your co-workers. And yes, the question is, what does a co-worker say about you? So obviously you have to talk in terms of positive aspects, right? You have to say the positive things that your coworkers say about you, right? What your coworkers think about you, and this and that, right? So you can highlight some instances from your previous work, right, where you are able to win the confidence of your coworkers, where your coworkers really appreciated you, meeting the deadlines, or organizing some events, like some employee engagement activities, or organizing this Christmas festivals and all, like being little active, instances where your coworkers really appreciated you for your efforts, right? So you have to talk a little bit about that. And here also you can highlight your team, team engagement and team leading skills, right? So please try to frame your answers in a correct way. Try to take some examples, go back to your go back to your past, see the kind of works that you have done with your team, and where you actually came up as a successful leader, right? Where you are able to lead and you got appreciated for your efforts, right? So try to analyze yourself. Okay, you'll get an answer for this. And for those who are in college and all, you can say that your co-workers, if this question is asked to a fresher, okay, your co-workers or colleagues, nothing will be your friends, right? So this can be question can be like, what does your friend say about you? All right. So here also you have to say something positive. Okay, you have to come up with a positive answer about yourself, right? Indirectly, it is talking about your strength or your you being successful in certain events. So you can highlight some events like organizing fest for your college, or doing some charity or blood donation, all these things and all, where you got appreciated and your co-workers or your friend really appreciated your efforts, right? Yeah. So please do come up with your own answers, and I hope you'll get a good answer for this question. All right, cool. Let's go with the next question. Okay, so the next question says, what do you know about this organization? What do you know about this organization? All right, I think this question I have already discussed in the previous video also. Why do you want us to hire, or why should we hire you, right? So these all questions are interrelated. They have the same meaning. That is, they are talking directly. They're talking about you to talk about their company, right? Why do you know? What do you know about this organization? Means for this question, you need to do a little bit of research about the organization. You need to go to their Wikipedia page, or you can go to their personal profile, okay, of the company, and you need to check out some of the activities that the company is engaged into, the kind of work the company does, okay, in how many countries the company is situated, located, and what are the recent achievements that the company has earned, right? So try to do a little bit of research, okay, before you are sitting for your interview. Okay, this is the most expected question that can be asked to any person, whether experienced or a fresher, right? So try to do a little bit of self analysis, do a little bit of research about this question. Obviously you'll come up with a good answer. All right, let's go ahead with the next question. Okay, so the next question says, what have you done to improve? What have you done to improve? Sorry. To improve your, what have you done to improve your knowledge in last year? Or I can say in the last year, means last 1 year. What have you done to improve your knowledge? Okay, what have you done to improve your knowledge in the last year? So he is trying to check what were your activities when it comes to building your professional career. What have you done to enhance your knowledge or skills? Okay, so try to be honest with this question. Obviously you have to give a good answer, a good positive answer for this, right? So what can you say? Suppose if you are into IT field and you are a programmer, developer, you are working. So you can say that you have done a little bit of research about certain technologies like Angular, React, and databases and all. So you wanted to learn that. So you have over this last 1 year, you have engaged yourself in learning these technologies, and yes, hopefully because of that you are getting good projects, you are getting work related to that in your current project, right? Yeah. So you can say that, and you can also talk from your personal personal development, like you have done, like what you have done. You have developed some new hobbies, right? Reading new books or cooking or listening or learn some music, musical instruments, right? So you can talk about activities that you have done over this last 1 year for your personality development, whether it can be from your professional career or it can be from a personal perspective as well. All right. Yeah. So try to come up with some good answers. Okay, do a little bit of research. And yeah, obviously you have to play smart here, because here he wants to see how eager you are, and how active, how proactive you are when it comes to your self development, self improvement, right? And yeah, please try to answer, try to give answers with respect to the job description, right? Whatever things they have mentioned in their requirements, okay, try to come up with an interesting, try to come up with a good answer which matches, which indirectly matches their requirements. Okay, so you have to play smart. You have to come up with a good answer for this question as well. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead with the next question. Okay, so this is a very tricky question that can be asked to you. Are you applying for other jobs? Are you applying for other jobs? So you have okay, you're sitting in an interview hall. Here there is an HR, or there can be a panel of team, and they're asking you this question: are you applying for other jobs? So what should be your answer for this? Well, your answer should be no, right? Yeah, that's the most obvious thing, because you are sitting here for an interview. You are almost one round and you are into the company, and you cannot say that you are going for a job, right? Yeah. So you can say that you are searching for jobs, and luckily you came across this interview, and you applied, and you get through these many rounds of sitting here. So you feel proud of yourself, right? Yeah. So you cannot say that you're you are sitting here for this interview, and next you have another interview tomorrow again, right? So always try to give your answers with respect to the present company they're applying, right? So because the HR, whatever questions they ask you, you'll always see how beneficial or what benefits you are going to give to the company, right? And here, if you talk something negative, obviously that will not create a good impact, right, about you. So try to talk anything with respect to the company's perspective, that your focus should be only about the present company, right? Yeah. This can be to any fresher, okay, who is in college, or it can be asked to any experienced person also. The another way of asking this question is, are you applying for some higher studies? Are you going for a higher study or any kind of MS or MTech or MBA, right? So what should be your answer? Yes, your answer should be no. But don't just say no. Try to give your explanation why you are saying no. So you can say, right, your parents, for a fresher, can say, right, my parents have really worked hard, and they have, fulfilled all my, needs and requirements. So it's time to, pay back them, right, to give them a good lifestyle. So definitely, I'm not looking for, you know, uh, another I don't want to give any other burden to them by applying for higher studies and all. So right now my complete focus is only on this job, right? You can say that. And for even experienced people also can say that I have a family. Those are married guys, they can say that I have a family, I have responsibilities, so I cannot take the burden of um, um, going for higher studies and all, unless like I'm self-sufficient, I'm financially free. So my current requirement is a job, and definitely I'm looking forward to this job only. I don't have any plans for higher studies, right? So you can come up with some good answers when you are asked, when you are being asked this question. So please plan well, prepare well for this question. This is also a very important question that can be asked to anybody. All right, cool. Let's go ahead with the next question. Okay, again we have the same question. Why do you want to work for this organization? Okay, the answer is same, right? So what should be the answer? The answer is nothing but you need to do a little bit of research about the company, and you have to come up with a good answer, right? So here is the next question. Do you know do you know anyone do you know anyone who do you know anyone who works for us? Okay, very rarely asked question. Okay, but and then HR can ask you this question as well. So here, what he's trying to see, sometimes the HR can try to know your about you, or about your family or your surrounding by your friend circle, right? How time, what kind of time you spend with your friends or your family background. So he come to know about why, because he knows the person who is working in his organization, right? So try to give answer. Obviously, you should say yes. In case if you know somebody inside the organization, okay, that could help you to get a good reference, or a good a good a good kind of it really actually matters, right? Because right now the interview is only looking for you and your personality, so it doesn't bother that somebody is working in the company. But yeah, if you have somebody, you can say yes, you have somebody working in this organization, and he is working in so and so position, he has really worked hard, and you can say, right, like he is your inspiration, you're looking forward to him, and someday you also you want to achieve a feat like him, right? Suppose you have your cousin who's the team lead, or who's a manager in the company, right? So you can say that he is your inspiration. You like the way he has grown. You have seen him growing from a trainee to leading the company, and being a manager. So you can give some certain examples if you have somebody, okay? And even if you don't have somebody, you can say no, right? So that doesn't affect your answer, or doesn't affect your personality or anything. So if you have someone, you can give genuine answer for this question, right? If you have someone, you can say yes. If you don't have someone, you can say no, I really don't know anybody over here, but I would like to make some friends when I join the organization, right? When I join the organization, when I join my team, I would definitely like to make some friends who could help me to become better as an individual, right? And a good professional. So you can say like that. All right, let's go ahead with next question. Okay, so the next question that can be asked to any person is, are you willing to relocate? Are you willing to relocate to any locations, right? So what he is asking you, basically he's asking you, are you okay with moving to any city or any state or any country if the job requires? So what should be your answer? Well, your answer should be yes. Why yes? Because he, again, you have to talk from company's perspective. Okay, company's benefit, right? So here HR looks for a candidate who is flexible in moving, who doesn't who is not giving answers by his emotion. Here you do not have to get emotional, and you cannot give answers like your parents are over here and you are very much attached to your parents, so you cannot move out, or you are married and so and so thing. Obviously those for such people, there are some constraints, so the HR can consider them. For a fresher, definitely the answer should be yes, and he should give answers, right? Now don't just say yes. You can talk about instances of your college time, like where you have moved to different cities, or you can say that your family, suppose if your father is working in a defense, so I think you might have moved across so many states, right? So that's not a problem for you. And you can also give examples like you are a good you like to travel, you like to explore new places, and also yeah, moving to a new city will not be a problem for you, right? And you can also say that you are good acquainted with some languages like Hindi, English, Tamil, and Telugu, and Karnataka, or any Bengali or Punjabi, right? So you can say that obviously, you if you know Hindi, you can adjust well in North India, and if you are from South, then you can say you have confidence about some languages, some local languages of South, right? Tamil and Telugu. So definitely you don't have any problem moving uh, to places. So try to give up answers. Don't just give one word answer. Yes, try to give, justify your answers. Try to justify your answers with some examples or instances, right? So that's the whole purpose of giving a good answer, right? So I hope you have gone through all the questions, you have understood what I'm trying to say. Okay, try to do a little bit of research, do a little bit of rehearsal, because before giving, before applying for interview, I would suggest you to write your own answers, frame your answers. I think I have given you the questions here. You can look back to this video, and you can frame up, you can come up with your own answer. But yes, whatever you are saying, you need to be very confident about your answer, and don't just stick to one word. Try to give examples, try to relate it with your instances in your life, in your past work, or anything where you actually prove to be yourself. We actually justify the answer, we justify the question by giving accurate answers, right? Yeah, that is one thing. And second thing is, whatever you talk in your interview, try to give your answer with respect to the current company. Why? Because you are sitting for a job, right? And definitely you want to get selected. So in order to get selected, you have to talk from respect with benefits. Means you have to talk with respect to the company's benefit, right? HR always looks for how you're going to benefit the company, the organization, right? So you have to talk from that perspective. So try to frame your answers in such a way that it really feels that yes, you are a good resource. You are exactly what the company needs, right? And you're definitely going to profit the company and the organization as a whole, right? Yeah. So yes, you need to prepare well for all these questions which I have mentioned, and you can also check some of the questions which I have discussed in my previous video, that is top 10 mostly asked interview questions, right? Yeah, try to come up your own answers, okay? And I hope that when you sit back and you see all these questions, you will definitely uh, get a lot of ideas, okay, whatever I have discussed over here, right? So try to go through them, and yes, come up with your answers, right? So before you sit for any interview, you should be ready with all the questions and your way and your exact answers, right? That's important. Okay, so if you like this video, please raise your thumb. Okay, like this video, try to share it with your friends so that they even have an idea about the interview questions, common interview questions that can be asked. And please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, please subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so that whenever I upload my new video, you get a notifications, right? So that's important. And one more thing is, please do write comments, okay? Because your comments will help me to understand, okay, what's your expectations. If you want to make some special requests, if you want me to make a video on certain topic, please do write it down in the comment so that I'll understand. Okay, so that's all I have for this video and for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.